Hello everyone, so I'm here with part 1 of a little series I'm going to do on my UK cloth pads. So the pads that I'm going to show you in this video should be 34 in total, but there's one missing that I can't find, which I'm quite distressed about actually. So I've got 33 pads in total to show you, and that's 7 makers in this video. So I'm going to start with Precious Stars because this is how my cloth pad journey started. So my reusable journey started with menstrual cups. After a little while I did start to consider the idea of cloth pads. Not ever really been a fan of sanitary towels myself. I wasn't sure, so I put an order in with Precious Stars. Now, what you see here is remnants left of that order. I have given quite a lot of Precious Stars pads away as an introduction to cloth pads because they are reliable. So she now actually has on her website 3 different styles, and the 2 styles that you can see here are all from her paying, somebody abroad to make them. Which makes them affordable and sort of available for the mass market. So she has her own website, it's preciousstars.net, and as you can see here, I've got 5 liners. There is actually a 6th liner in this style that is green, the same colour as this one, but I've used it. So just to give you some, specific information on these, these 2 are 7-inch liners. They are 3 inches or 2.5 inches when snapped, and it's a bamboo terry top with a microfiber core, and the back is minky. So I think it's laminated. It's like a laminated minky because I can't feel any PUL in there. And this one is the same, just in a different print. Then these liners, of which, as I say, I do have 4. These are also 7 inches, and they are 3 or 2.5 inches when snapped. It's a bamboo cotton fleece top, and it's the same core of microfiber. And these are PUL backed in the sort of rainbow colours, so you can get orange and yellow. I think that's it. I think there's 5 different colours. That's 6. I can't count. No, there's probably 7 different colours then that you can get all in these rainbow prints. Then this is one daytime pad. It's 10 inches and it's 2.75 or 2.5 inches when snapped. It's a bamboo charcoal top, and again the same core of microfiber. And again, this is a laminated minky. This one is classed as like a nighttime pad. It's 11.5 inches. It's 2.75 or 2.5 when snapped. Bamboo charcoal top again, and a microfiber core. This one you've seen in my what I wore this month because I quite often wear this overnight. So this one is again PUL backed. It's bamboo cotton fleece top, and it's got the microfiber core. And obviously this style has serged edges, and this style is like turned and top stitched. So that's what I've got remaining of Precious Stars. She has, just to say, released some new pads that are organic, and I have ordered an overnight in that, so you might see that popping up at some point soon too. Next I have this TCS Eco pad. It's a regular. I got this in a subscription box that I bought. It's 10 inches, it's a jersey knit top, and it's either 2.75 or 2.5 inches when snapped. I don't know what the core fabric is in this one. What I've got is Lady Days cloth pads. She has her own website. If you put Lady Days into Google, it will pop up. When I bought the 2 thong liners, which was my first purchase from Lady Days, she only sort of did ready to ship items. She now does a custom, and she also does scrundies and things like that, so she's definitely one to check out. The quality of her pads are fantastic. So the two thong liners are sort of, I didn't know how to measure the snapped width of these, and I don't really know if anybody's interested or not. But when you snap them up, it's 2 inches and it goes all the way down to 0.5. And I've done some research to see what the core in these are as well. So this one is a jersey top and this one is a cotton top. And it's flannel and bamboo. It's flannel in the thong liners. That's it. And I'm not sure what the fleece is on this. I don't know if it's like a micro fleece. I'm not 100% sure, but she probably uses a different fleece on her liners than she does on the back of her pads, I think. But on the back of these pads, it's definitely polar fleece. Actually, if I do a comparison, they look the same, so it does look as though it's the polar fleece on the liners as well. So this was my first order that I made from Lady Days, which was in October of 2015. And then I recently added these to my list because I decided I actually wanted some, not just liners, but some proper cloth pads from her. So you can see here that I have this one, which I'm sure you've seen all of these in my what I wore this month, but this is an 8-inch cotton jersey top. It has bamboo fleece in the core and it's a polar fleece back. These two are both cotton. I have to remind myself which one's which. This is regular and this is heavy. So yes, the only thing I would say about these is these are supposed to be 10 inches, but they actually measure 9.5, which isn't an issue. They do work for me, and I never noticed that they were short, so I'm pleased that that works. So yeah, that's those. Okay, so next I've got my little Wood Elves collection. This is sort of composed of 3 orders that I've made from Wood Elves. So the first order was these 3 here, which is a 7-inch moderate, which is cotton top, the Zorb in the core, and it's a laminated fleece, and it snaps up to 2.75. This is an 8-inch heavy, it's bamboo velour topped, Zorb and bamboo fleece, and I don't know what the type of fleece is on the back, it wasn't specified on the order. This is a 9-inch moderate, it's a cotton top, it's Zorb and fleece. It's an unspecified fleece, and it snaps up at 2.75. Now, I was really fortunate when I made this order because this is a 9-inch pad, and when I was first wearing it, I was wearing it facing this way, and I stopped wearing it because I didn't feel secure enough in it. But fortunately, because of the print that I chose, I can wear it that way. So I'm really pleased about that. Unfortunately, this one doesn't really get any use at all, to be honest, because it's just too short for me, but it's gorgeous and I can't bear to part with it. Then I made this order, which I made purely for the fabric. This is a 10-inch moderate, it's cotton jersey top, Zorb, core and fleece back, and it's 2.5 inches when snapped. And again, I was quite fortunate with this in that because of the print faces different ways, I can wear that way too. And then my most recent order from Wood Elves is these, which I know you have definitely seen in my what I wore this month. So this liner was seconds, it's a jersey top, cotton terry core, fleece backed, and it's 2.5 inches when snapped. This is a 9-inch liner, again jersey top, cotton terry fleece backed, and it's 2.75 inches when snapped. And I've got those the wrong way around. That's the liner, this is the moderate, sorry. But they're both comprised of exactly the same thing. So yeah, that's Wood Elves. So this next maker is Lunar Landings. And in front of you here, you've got an 8-inch light, which is cotton topped. There's bamboo terry in the core, and it's a polar fleece back. And it's 2 inches when it snaps, this one. This is a 12-inch light. It's 2.25 inches when snapped. Cotton topped, hemp fleece, and polar backed. This maker is Pretty Period CSP. This is the maker that I'm missing a cloth pad from. So my first order was these 3, plus another one that was a 10-inch that went in between my 9 and my 11, with a really pretty cotton jersey print. I think it's cotton jersey. So I do need to find that, and I will show you that at some point. So this is a 7.5-inch regular. It's cotton jersey top, Zorb, and it's unspecified fleece. It's supposed to be 8 inches, but like I said, it's just short. But I bought this back in December of 2015, and I happen to know that this maker has a pretty high turnover, and her products certainly have improved. This is a recent order that I've made from her, and her choices in fabric and everything are just fantastic. So I bought this one purely because it's Harry Potter with Hedwig, and this gets used as a liner. So this is a 9-inch regular. It's cotton top, Zorb in the car, and fleece backed, and it snaps up to 2.5. Then the one that is missing, that isn't here, is 10 inches. It's a regular. It's a cotton top. It's got Zorb and fleece, and I don't know what it snaps up to because it's not here for me to measure, unfortunately. This is an 11-inch regular. Again, it's cotton topped, Zorb in the car, fleece on the back, and it snaps up to 2.5 inches. Then my most recent order, which, just look at this fabric. I have seen it going around on different people's YouTube videos, and I know there are other sellers with this fabric, but I don't personally use Facebook, so this was a great way for me to get a print that I really wanted, and it's affordable as well. So this is another one that is supposed to be 10 inches, but it actually measures as 9.5. It's a regular, it's a peak top, and it snaps up to 2.5 inches, and again it's fleece backed, but I'm not sure on the type. I think it's probably just an anti-pill fleece. So that's those. The last maker I'm going to show you today is Mummycool. These I bought at the start of the year, and the first order I made was a set of 3, which was these 3. They were a budget set, and it was either a choice of this pink or blue cotton, and the maker, Michaela, she specified, you know, she picked the colour, etc. So we have here a 7.5-inch liner. It's cotton topped, there's flannel in the cotton, it's fleece backed, and it snaps up to either 2.5 or 2.25 inches. Then there's this 9-inch regular, which is cotton topped, again flannel in the car, fleece backed, and it snaps up to 2.75 or 2.5. Then this one is a 12-inch super. It's cotton topped. I'm not sure what's in the car. It says flannel, but it feels like there's toweling in here. It just feels too rough to be flannel. It's fleece backed, and then it snaps up to either 3 inches or 2.75. So as I say, this was a bundle. You might be able to see from this pad that the sewing is coming undone slightly, and also due to the way the car has stitched, the car sometimes bunches up at the end. So I spoke to Michaela about this and said that I would certainly give it a go and see if I could get away with it. But when the stitching started undoing, I did get back in touch with her, and she offered me this replacement, which is a fantastic replacement for this pad, I'm sure you'll agree. She let me pick the fabric of my choice, which was this one, which I think is called Pink Tink. I don't know if she still has it on her shop, I haven't looked. This is a new style of, a new sort of shape that she's doing, which has been done very well, and she's used rainbow thread, and she also very, very sweetly upgraded the backing to WinPro, which was very, very nice. And I made this one-off order, which was purely for the print, because the London Eye is there and the gherkin, and I just really liked it. And this is a 9-inch super. It's cotton topped, and again it's got WinPro on the back. It snaps up to 3 inches or 2.5. It's a very wide pad, this, so I only tend to use it for comfy when I'm at home, or as an overnight towards the end of my cycle. And like I say, I think I gave you all the details of this, but it snaps up to 2.2. So it's quite a narrow one, but I personally quite like narrow pads. So yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you found it interesting. If you've got any more questions on any of these pads that you've seen, or any of the makers, then let me know. These have either been bought from Etsy or been bought from the seller's personal websites. As I say, I tend not to use Facebook, which probably means I'm missing out. But I think my bank account is thanking me for that. Like I say, if you've got any questions, let me know. Thanks so much for watching.